Okay, we've powered up a little bit. Hanging around Auric, of course, to fight those great lions. Guy is looking pretty good. And I don't mean because he's a handsome stud either. Kind of equipped with the basics. Now, let's see if we can do a little bit better. Let's go west. But what about the forest? Not yet. I know, I keep talking about that forest. Well, that forest is me. You can fight some enemies along there. But that knight that lives in the forest will still whip us. Unless I get some more help. But we can't get more help until we get a ship that the knight is guarding. Lovely. So allow me to continue on west here. And you'll notice one thing when fighting. You have to choose who attacks. Whoever attacks gets the experience. But whoever attacks, for the most part, will be the one attacked by the enemy. So yes, have your main character attack the stronger characters, and your weaker character attack the weaker guys. Smag. But one thing you don't want to do is have someone in your party die. Well, of course you don't. Because the revival cost is quite steep, as will be demonstrated after we cross a few bridges and get to a certain point. So let's go into new territory. Near Techius on your map, if you're watching along with the map, and even further along west. Take along plenty of herbs, by the way, to get to our next town. Hey, Tozor, it's been a while. How's your conversation with your other head going? I know it's a horrible meme. Still not my favorite enemy fight, but here's a white monk. This guy you do want to talk to. You don't want to fight him either. Actually, you can fight him? Let me demonstrate. As long as you don't kill him, I won't lose any karma. And yes, he hits pretty hard. But being near our town, I'm not too worried about that at the moment. Helping my experience go up fairly rapidly. Well, so let's have a conversation with him. That sounds strange. But yet, he talked to us. And in rare cases, he will actually heal our party to full. Ah, Minnows. The town to the far west, northwest. And of course the army, in case by some miracle you didn't get that guy to go with you. The king in the village by the desert. Huh? I should check that out sometime. But for now, your typical summit, including the feather. So let's actually get a feather this time. Yes, it's our warping device, and we can buy multiples of these. Can't remember at the moment how many I can buy. I think it's 3. Unfortunately, Guy loses all his healing abilities once he becomes a miracle warrior, and just becomes another fighter. And why I keep going in and out of towns is beyond me. And the town beggar. The Sword of Aptis. Could that be a hit? So let's find this sword. Also this jug. Praying for the Miracle Warriors is asking for a miracle. Also, there's a desert to our west. You do not want to go in that desert. Even more than the mountains, you do not want to go in that desert. We'll get the stuff wrecked. So, let's just leave Minos for a short time here. And see if I can find that castle by the desert. Hey, Yorkie! It's a Yorkishin. Not particularly strong, but still with a larger hit point bar. It's annoying. It's a bad doggy. I have a good doggy here. 16 things. Worth it, though. And yes, I do have Feather in here now. I can go to Minos. Or if I bought a Feather in our first town, which I conveniently forgot the name of. Gararia, I think? Yes, dog, I know. It's embarrassing that I forgot the name of the first town already. Oops, I shouldn't step in that desert. I should be looking for a castle. Instead, I find an evil merchant. I don't think the evil merchant will talk to you, even if your fame is way down. But I could be wrong. But the point is, I'm looking for another castle. No, there will not be any princesses in any of these castles before you ask. And if you already asked, don't ask again. Let's look to the south a bit. Raging Sea. And here's a nice little village. A hamlet of swordsmiths. What? Oh, whoa. Whoa. Yes, they can make your legendary weapons even stronger for 60,000 guilders. Hey, traveler, what's up? NPC just like the merchant, except he doesn't carry much money with him. Magic items. Thank you for an obvious hint. But besides being not the point, allow me to heal again. Another castle around here somewhere. Oh, now I know where to go. We have to go back across this bridge. Oh dear, it's a body snatcher. No, just a snatcher. But still, he's fearsome. And now we have met an enemy. That hits us with a sleeping spell. That also does damage. And now he's using flame. Oh dear gods. Retreat. Except I'm surrounded. And our characters get damaged because of it. You don't want to deal with snatchers for a while. Yes, putting you to sleep and then hitting you with a flame spell that hurts both of your characters is painful. A lot of enemies will do that flame stuff. So I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you'll have to retreat. I mean, you could fight it, but you know. Alright, you wanna die? You die. Oh no. As long as one of your guys is awake, you can attack and avoid that horrible flame spell. There's a chance to resist. And it doesn't get any higher when your level gets higher. I don't think. And 18 fangs, and only 10 fame. Make those really, really not worth it. I'll stay with Yorkies, thank you. And here's the castle I was looking for. In those Dirk Mountains. On the other side of the river of Alphanid of Minos is a friendly king. And for, was it 300 fangs? You get Turl's sword. Yes, one of the legendary weapons that happens to be particularly powerful against the undead. I'll give you a hint on what that knight is. A jerk. So the Snatcher. Hey, we actually did stuff in this video. Although we're really not ready to take on that knight just yet. There's a particular enemy I've been wanting to face in this area, but I haven't had much luck yet. No, not the Traveler with 2 L's. Sacred Nut and Staff of Earthquakes. Those are your magical items that will do nice amounts of damage. And I think that is actually it for this play session for right now. I actually found some time. That's wonderful. But just for reference, I'll leave you with a cliffhanger. After saving wisely, of course. What if I do go into forest? Okay, we can take heaps. Although it's rather annoying right now. Mudman. So let's get away from this Mudman, who horribly surrounds us. Eventually I'll be able to retreat here. I probably should have just fought. Okay, before we met the Mudman, an ominous path in the middle of a forest. Could that be where the knight lives? Oh, why, certainly. A skeleton! Yes, a knight sitting. Look at that life bar. Well, let's have Magma go to work. Who barely does anything. But if Guy attacks, provided he can actually hit, he does a significant chunk out of that skeleton. But like I said, we are not ready for this. Not by far. And if by some miracle you could run from this fight, which you can't, you must go to the village registration and pay a hefty sum to revive your companion. Miracle warriors. Or sometimes you need a few miracle